Hey guys, I'm Stone Gaming, and I'm back with another Hot Wheels review in the hotel. Today we have everything from a Nissan 300ZX to a McLaren Senna. And to name all those from left to right, 300ZX, Tesla Model 3, Volkswagen SP2, we have a Mazda RX-7 Zamac, the Volkswagen Caddy, a Chevelle SS, a Mustang, a Skyline, and the Senna. All these are from some pretty nice basics, and I'll specify things about them in the reviewing part of this video. But other than that, let's get straight into the opening. Alright, let's get right into the opening. Alright, it actually focused pretty well there, unlike last episode. And little thing about this episode, I have not made a opening sequence. That is because my opening file of video was corrupted. So I guess we're not getting that today, but that should be fine, hopefully. And but first up we have the Tesla Model 3 by Hot Wheels. A pretty nice model because lately they've been going pretty simple and well with the just give it a plain color and then give it head and rear light details and make it look good. They've done this in many occasions with this and even a couple other cars in this video. But in my previous reviews, I've complimented how well the basics look because of this type of decorating. Of course, it has the Tesla, kind of signature Tesla sunroof that goes across basically the whole car. Next up, we have the Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo. This is another basic color with front light and rear light details, except this one has plastic front lights and it has the grill / fog light details instead of headlight. And then of course it has that T-top with the dual sunroof type thing, and I complimented the look of this one in the last time I saw one of these in the white, and it has the rear light tempos there. One thing about red on Hot Wheels is it's kind of hard to distinct the taillights, and I've made this point on the Civic Type R from a previous review. But other than that, it's still a nice model and a fairly nice color. It's a bit more orange in this lighting. There, that's more of the color it is. But either way, up next we have the Volkswagen SP2. This one is more decorative on the sides and the hood than it is how I've been saying I like, with the simple color and headlight and rear light details. It's good to have some variety though, because you can't have all of them look the same. And this one does it fairly well, because the head and rear lights are kind of a bit hidden, because the old styling is kind of like headlights integrated into the grille and stuff. But I'm not really sure. I wasn't around back then, so yeah. But other than that, it's a nice model with a fairly new. Wait, I haven't seen this casting in a while. I don't think I've ever seen it actually. But it has nice colors on it, and it has the Hot Wheels logo on the fender. Up next, we have the Mazda RX-7 Zamac. Hot Wheels and Walmart collab with these bare metal and then the decals type models. So it's just a color, it's just not just a color, it's a bare metal just with a clear coat, and then the deco is on top of that. And this one looks pretty nice because silver with this kind of livery deco fits the RX-7 in my opinion. And then it has Hot Wheels on the side with Hot Wheels Racing Blue. And then Mad Mike on the hood. Or not the hood, sorry. Well, it is on the hood, but it's also on the roof. And even decal on the wing. That's a nice one. Up next, we have the pickup Volkswagen Caddy. This one's pretty cool because they've managed to integrate the window piece into being kind of a roll cage looking thing for the inside. And then there's a little skateboard in the back as part of the truck bed. It's a cool little surfer Volkswagen model with some fender flares that make it look nice and Volkswagen across the back. Simple, like I said, color, but it has just a simple nice decal and pinstripe on the side. Doesn't have light detailing, which is fine because it actually doesn't look too bad without it. Up next is the 67 Chevelle SS 396. This one is a nice one. It has no front and rear light decals because the front and rear light sections are part of the base. That's a bit unique to this model. And then it has a lot of sponsorships across the side. There, you can see it there. Try and turn this light back on. No, I'll leave it off. There. Lighting's alright. It still has the light. You can still tell that the lights are there in the grill. And then it has a bunch of sponsors. I'm not going to name them all because there's just too many. But next up we have the 92 Ford Mustang. This is a model that if you see it on the pegs with rubber tires, then you're pretty lucky because that's a super treasure hunt. This is the basic version. Sadly, I have not managed to find the super. Although I have found one super in the past of me collecting, but it was before I started making these videos. Let's actually talk about the model. It's a nice, like, baby blue type color with striping down the side and then Mustang. I didn't think this era of Mustang was exactly beautiful. It was just kind of eh. And it has like gray wheels. This Hot Wheels one has gray tires. It's kind of weird, but unique nonetheless. I strangely like it. Up next, second to last car, the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR with some dirtiness on the roof. I've just tried to make a cut and tried to get it off, but it's on there. I'll deal with it and just appreciate the rest of the model. Has a Japanese style police deco with the skyline on the back quarter panel, and then no front light details because that's part of the plastic base. Then it does have rear light details when it comes around to that. It's a pretty cool looking model because it has the police deco like Japan. And I'll just let it spin around to the back so you can see that those rear light details that they always do on this model, which makes it look nice. Here, I'll just hold it up. And last but definitely not least is this McLaren Senna. Now, the thing about this Senna, the Hot Wheels one, is it has the rear light details, which are nice. And it has the big wing and the side glass doors, side glass on the doors, and then the least favorite part about this is no front tempos. No front light tempos. They've gotten the McLaren badge on the front, but sadly no front light tempos. But other than that, it's a great model. I like how they've integrated the window piece into the little side window that the actual car has, and they've made the little roof scoop that it has a lot of like details, but the no front lights really puts it down. It's still a cool model nonetheless, and on the package it shows Forza Horizon 4. So that's nice, because it is the cover car for that game. And that's really it for this video. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Hope you'll tune in next time. Goodbye.